Thank you, David Guerrero and Jacob Richards, for becoming my patron.
Hello everyone, I'm Dennys Wang with Phrozen Wash and Cure Kit. This wash unit and cure unit is one set. And looking at this wash and cure unit, first thing that comes to my mind is, man, they take a lot of space. But I understand why. If you have high print production and you want to keep things going smoothly so you can wash one batch and at the same time you have the previous batch curing so you can keep things rolling without having to waste time switching the curing plate and the washing container. The wash container here can fit the build plate of Mighty 8K maximum, but it comes with this adapter bracket for the basket inside. Let's see what other build plate can fit inside here. You can fit Sonic Mini 8K build plate in the adapter for the basket. For Sonic Mini 4K build plate, nope, too big. But you can place it like this. For Sonic Mighty 4K build plate, the adapter is too small and the basket is too big. But you can place it like this and it still count, right? As long as it stays. Well, in my opinion, the wire here, the wire mesh here is too big, but this is an easy fix. I could just fit a smaller wire mesh inside the basket here because I prefer the wire mesh is around this size, so any small prints will not fall out of the basket. At the bottom there is the spinner and it will spin by magnet inside the unit. Because inside this unit here it has a magnet to spin the spinner inside the container, I'm thinking if maybe I want to use a second container or a small container, I could just place anything metal inside that can be attract to magnet, and we shall see if it works. I'm definitely going to test it, but let's have a closer look to the unit here. And as usual from Phrozen product, you will find the power plug and switch is at the back of the unit. Let's switch it on, and this is to adjust the timer. Let's see what is the maximum. You could do, the longest is 30 minutes of washing. And to start, you press it again, and then to pause, you press it again, and then turn off. When you start the washing process, at first it will turn very slow like that. And I have a talk with Eric Festa, another user that already have this wash and cure unit. He said he asked Phrozen engineer, and this is intended to start slow at first and going fast later on, because you don't want your wash unit to start at a high speed right away to avoid any alcohol splashing around. Now I pour maximum 8 liter according to the mark here, but I think this is not the maximum level because the build plate sits around here and you have to pour up the well here. So maybe this will take another 2 liters of alcohol. I pour a total of 11 liters to reach this level here. And just in time, the print complete. And this is the largest object that I ever print on Mighty 8K. Let's wash this object. Well, I do not see any vortex, and maybe it is because the size of the object that I printed. Actually, rather than have the build plate and the entire object washed like this, I prefer to remove the printed object first and then put it into the basket so I can have the build plate to print another object right away. But I'm doing this as I'm curious, will the whole build plate also get clean after this washing? And nope, the build plate still dirty with resin. Maybe it will take longer time to clean the build plate in the washing, but I prefer, like I said before, remove the object from the build plate so I can start another print right away with the same build plate. And another issue is it is very tight, so you risk of getting resins on the build plate and the alcohol to splash or drip around the wash container. Now this is interesting. Previously at under 8 liter you could see a very big vortex, but if you pour all the way up here, there is no vortex or irregular water movement, and I believe that is caused by all this side fin here, and I think they help to agitate the alcohol so it will perform better when cleaning your object. A little advice, after the washing cycle you might wanna leave, let all the alcohol drips and then dump it back again and repeat like 5 times. See the bubbles there? The purpose is to rinse the inside from any leftover residue so your model will not crack later. And I see some user experience crack after several months. Yeah, this is all because the inside is not fully clean. And more advice, just in case you might want to prepare a tray like this to place your basket. This is a quick test with my Allen key here. Okay, it does work. Now here is the real test. We shall see will it works or not. And it already looking good so far. Okay, I guess it works. It is a success test, so you could have a second washing container by doing this mambo jumbo. Wanna see something cool? I have unplugged the power cord. Now I will spin this manually. And we have electricity, so you could generate your own electric for your curing unit or 3D printer. Now let us look at this curing unit here. Same as the washing unit, the power plug and switch is at the back of the printer. And at the back of the acrylic here, there is a sensor sticker. It says do not remove this sticker because this is a sensor, so whenever you open up the acrylic cover, the whole unit will pulse right away and the UV light will shut off and the fan will stop. And we have 2 columns of LED UV here, 2 fans to help you dry your print object after washing, and a row of LED underneath the curing plate. And I like these two fans here because usually to dry my object after washing, I either leave it to air dry in the room or I direct a big fan, my room fan, towards the object, and yeah, it's just a waste of space and time, and this is such a convenience in my opinion. And talking about the curing plate here, actually it is separate like this, and I would suggest that you cover the entire curing plate with plastic wrap because you don't want your clean and glossy curing plate to get dirty or smudged from the wet alcohol or resin that get onto the curing plate, and that could affect the curing capability from the LED underneath here. So whenever I got any cured resin or dirty the plate here, I simply ditch the plastic wrap because trust me, this kind of plastic is hard to clean and I'm not sure if you could buy the replacement. So yeah, better this to keep it clean. And for the touchscreen here, we only have three options. Fan with cure, you could adjust how many hours and minutes. And also UV only. Okay. Start and then stop. And then we could choose also only fan option. And it's too bad there is no option to turn off the sensor at the back of the cover because if I'm only to dry my object with the fan function here, I want to have a quick access, and yeah, I'm too lazy to lift the cover. But that is an easy fix. I simply remove the sticker and stick it to the back of the curing unit. But I do not suggest you do that. And this is something funny. I don't have to say anything. You guys just watch. Okay. Maybe I will put another round acrylic that I will cut myself using laser cutting to. Okay. And before you guys asking, should you remove the support before or after curing? Well, it's up to you. I'm leaving the support on this object because it looks cool standing upright like that, and I'm sure it looks good in the video too. But one thing for sure, if you want to remove the support after curing, do not yank the support barehanded. I would suggest that you use a plier cutter or nipper and nip the tip of the supports so you will less damage your printed object. It is completely dry after the fan. Now let's cure it for 10 minutes. I can feel the cover here is getting warm, and that is a sign of a strong UV LED, which usually means it has the capability to penetrate quite deep inside of the printed object. So hopefully if your object is hollow, it will not crack because the inside is also getting cured by the strong UV LED. If you like what you are watching so far, kindly consider to subscribe to my channel and like this video. And if you want to support my channel directly, you could check my Patreon link in video description. Now I do not see any shiny spots, which means it is being washed and fanned very well. Everything feels firm and not sticky, which means it cured very well. Now, what do you guys think about this wash and cure kit from Phrozen? Let me know in the comment section, and see you guys in the next video.